The war goes on in Ukraine as Russian troops regroup before likely striking again. Is this exactly what silver prices are going to do as well? Welcome to our market analysis videos here at Zenfinex. For those who are new to the channel, my name is Connor. I'm the senior market analyst at the company, providing to you daily videos on market analysis and educational content. Today's video will provide you a detailed insight into the silver market, and I'll give my outlook on the precious metal for April. To do this, I will conduct a technical and fundamental analysis which will hopefully help you in your silver trades for the next month. As you know from previous commodities forecasts, the war in Ukraine, I think personally, is having the biggest influence on prices at the moment, and that's all to do with this volatility. And if you want to track volatility, you can have a look at the VIX chart. Now, Russian troops have recently regrouped from the main objectives in Ukraine, and the speculation is that they will attack in the east now, and this really is testament to Ukraine's resistance. And the bottom line is Putin has massively miscalculated, and this war is likely to be dragged out for a long time. And I'm not sure the markets have actually priced this in yet, and if this was to be the case, then silver is likely to rise as the war creates greater volatility than it is right now. But today marks a really important day for the Federal Reserve too. The US Central Bank will release its minutes from its previous meeting. Jerome Powell has recently said that this will provide more clarity into their policy decision. Essentially, traders want to see how aggressive the interest rate hike will be and get clues on how many hikes there will be down the line as well. This is set to be released at 7 p.m. UK time, by the way. And to be honest, the Fed's stance to me is seeming increasingly hawkish, and this means a quick and aggressive 50 basis point interest rate hike. But what does this mean for silver? Well, there are two things to come out of a hawkish Fed minutes. Number one is that US Treasury yields continue to rise. Most recently, longer-term yields moved more quickly and inverted the shorter-term yields, and this is said to be a classic sign of recession. Now, this makes silver less attractive, of course, to investors as a non-yield metal. This means you do not get paid interest from buying, and interest rates would be rising, of course, if they're hiking them. It increases the opportunity cost of holding silver, and again makes it less attractive, so prices could fall. Number two is a stronger dollar. The US dollar has a safe haven appeal in the forex market, and at the moment the DAX is holding really firm above that 99 level, and this is because there is an expectation of a 50 basis point interest rate hike by the Federal Reserve to slow down this really hot inflation. Therefore, if the Fed remain hawkish, or if they even get more hawkish, the dollar should stay strong, and this will limit silver gains, of course, as it's dollar denominated. But to conclude, where am I with all this? I'm neutral to bullish really for silver, just like I was with gold, or I am with gold for April. The battle between a hawkish Federal Reserve and war volatility, I think is going to be the key real market driver for silver prices this month. I really hope that this is not the case, but I have a feeling the war is actually going to pick up with new tactics and assaults from Putin, and clearly the market has started to price in peace, which is why we've seen stocks rise, risk assets rise recently, and it could be messy if the market is wrong, but the technicals may provide a clearer picture, so let's take a look at them now. Okay, so I'm on the chart for the silver prices right now, and first of all, I've kept sort of the same drawings in there from last time, and following the previous sort of monthly forecast that we had for silver, I did post this trade in our Discord channel. So if you're not in our Discord channel, then come and join it. It's a free channel. We've got some big things planned in there as well, so just drop your comments in the comment section. But I wanted a retest of sort of this quite key, I thought at the time, order block level. As you can see, it's acted as real support across numerous occasions really, and you can see we got this test at the beginning of February, and we actually shot up and hit our take profit levels at the highs. My take profit was at this high here where I thought there was a nice liquidity line, and as you can see, we actually nearly got a 5 risk reward trade pretty much. If you'd have held, you may have got around 6, but my take profit was just underneath the 5 risk reward trade. So that's, you can see what's happened with silver from there. Let me get rid of some of these drawings, and just to quickly go through, I still want this FVG fair value gap. I'm still curious of that. If we were to get a situation where the market actually, I'll just quickly show you, runs down into this fair value gap, I don't think there's going to be much stopping prices going down towards this 19.5 level. So that's really the bear case. But what I actually like is we've had this break of structure to the upside since really the war. You can see where we actually broke that structure to the upside. Previously we had some mitigation in here, and it was respected. But as you can see, we're on a bit of a, should we say, a quiet period for silver at the moment. Once we had that rise from really what we saw in the war, what I'd like to see is if we were to get say a hawkish Federal Reserve, and it could send silver prices down. Where do I think the price could go? There is some tiny inefficiency in here, so we could get a test of this demand zone that we have here. If we were to get a test of this demand zone, let's get rid of that one now, because that price action's gone. If we were to get a test of this demand zone here, where we had this break of structure, this is where I'll be a buyer. I'd have my stop loss, so my entry would be at 22.7. My stop loss would be sitting just below these lows here, because price is balanced below there, and if we do break below there, then I'll be more bearish. And then I would be looking really to target the highs that were created from the beginning of the war, because I think that, in my opinion, there's going to be some more things coming out of this war, which is obviously not what we want, but that's what I believe in. So this would be a nice 5.4 risk reward trade, really nice trading level. Alternatively, for me to be able to sell this market, what I'd like to see, if I move this trade to the side, so you can see it there if you are looking for opportunities, is if we were to get a break below, and we were to get really a break below 22 from a hawkish Federal Reserve, maybe peace prospects start to increase again throughout April, which is highly possible. We could get a selling opportunity from this supply zone up here, and my target would be really filling this fair value gap down at around 19.5, which would be, I know that would take a couple of months to hit, but this is the sort of selling opportunity I'd like to see. I'd like to see the market run down. Let's move that out of the way. I'd like to see the market run down and break through this order block, and then we can get in at the retest, and then we can look to target that fair value gap, or even maybe just the 50% of it, because I know that's quite far to fall. If we can get a 50% of it, then we're looking at a still 3 or 4 risk reward trades. So there's sort of my two situations at the moment. For all the intraday stuff, again, I'll post this sort of stuff in the Discord channel. More intraday sort of trades will be posted there, so if you would like to join it, then of course drop your comments in on the comment section. Other than that, that's my forecast for silver. I see for the bull case up at 27, for the bear case down at around 20.6. I think it's going to be a volatile month, which should help silver, and maybe, just maybe, people have already priced in a max hawkish Fed. Who knows? All updates will be in the Discord channel. I hope everyone has a great trading day. Make sure you like and subscribe to this video, and I'll catch you all for the next forecast video. Cheers.